Hello, and welcome to the ISDA AGM studio here in Boston. My name is Mark New. I'm co-head of our digital transformation team and senior counsel here at ISDA. And today I'm speaking with Bill Borden, who is corporate vice president, worldwide financial services at Microsoft. Bill, hi.
Great to be here.
So we've talked a lot at this AGM about the potential impact of new technologies such as artificial intelligence. Can you tell us how AI is being used right now in financial services and how it's going to impact us in the future?
Yes, of course. And look, the industry has been using artificial intelligence for quite some time with data scientists and machine learning to actually look at fraud and insights and get into deep analysis around trade patterns, et cetera. But now you've got the explosion of now this being democratized. So many can use it. You don't have to have a group of data scientists. You can actually give the power across all of your employees, front, middle, and back office, to use this technology to really get at deeper insights, to really reason over large amounts of information at a much quicker pace, to actually drive changes in workflow around how you work with counterparties and how you share information and do analytics to actually come up with decision making. And all this is about how do you actually take productivity to a higher level, how do you take costs out of the business, and ultimately how do you actually get at new ways to generate alpha.
That's so interesting. So that's individual employees making their own decisions with their own AI helpers.
Yes. And that leads into agents, right? This notion of actually having a real army of agents actually across all of your functions managed by humans. We do believe that human judgment is obviously key in all of these things and also a control point, but the idea of having agents being able to work in the background to do things that are specific to either the information you're looking at, data you're looking at, analytics you might be looking at, but then bringing that all together so that a human can reason over that, or an agent being able to, within the right guardrails, be able to execute on things to actually drive deeper insights. That's all coming together around enterprise strategy that you can actually govern, manage, have controls, and actually have good accountability around it.
Right, and that's so important, that accountability, those controls. What other factors do you think firms need to consider in a really successful deployment of AI?
Yeah, and look, it's not just about the tech. The tech works. It's being proven out. We've gone from thought process to concepts to now actually things rolling into production. But now it's about how do you as an institution actually reuse this technology to transform differently. And so that takes, a focus on culture, a focus on people, a focus on your top line senior executive messages that actually drive the direction to actually get your employees excited about this.
Yep.
And also, how do you actually get this technology dispersed so that people can use it? So you have bottoms up ways of ideas coming up that can actually connect with your executives and their long-term vision and strategy. Then how do you put your governance controls and wrappers around that so you can actually do this with scale and accountability and governance?
Fascinating. Thanks so much, Bill.
Yeah.